super early on a Saturday morning. It's going to be a very busy weekend. We had we had a lot going on yesterday, and then we had vodcast last night, talking to Dom about his experiments with Pathfinder 2e and Starfinder revised boss mechanics. That was pretty interesting. Learned a few things. I wouldn't mind tossing in at least to the final boss of this campaign. I think she already has some hazards in her fight, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a look at those. Maybe even fresh this morning. We'll have to see. As soon as the game is over, I'm going to King's Dominion. It's like a really big amusement park where I live because they do like a haunted amusement park kind of thing with like a ton of haunted houses and roller coasters and all that. So that's a thing we're gonna do. And then what else? Tomorrow we got Curse of Strahd Daybreak in the morning. We've got Kingdom Death in the afternoon. We've got Mythic Odyssey that night. Then we roll into Monday. We got the day job. We've got Outlaws Sunset starting the final chapter of the final book. And then we've got Tuesday. A ton of stuff going on Tuesday, including some Kingmaker prep and Strength of Thousands. Wednesday, Curse of Strahd Classic. Thursday, we're going to be doing a little bit of prep for Skyhaven. Skyhaven's coming along really well. If you've been following Skyhaven, we didn't stream prep this week. I was a little sick this week, caught like a 72-hour bug. I'm feeling much better. But I spent Thursday night. I went to bed at a decent time instead of staying up to prep. And then Friday is like cram session for Extra Life. Probably Thursday too. Thursday night, and then all day Friday it's gonna be cram session. And then next Saturday we've got Extra Life, 25 hours. Not counting the 1 hour that we're probably going to be on before it starts, and then like the 1 hour we're going to hang out afterwards, and then the Monday after that I go to get a flu shot. So man, we're going hard right into November. And Halloween's this week too. On top of that, and the Monster Hunter open betas this week. This coming week. So there's a lot going on. Yeah. Now, you might have noticed something new if you're a Forge user, and that is they have added a loading screen. No more wondering what's happening. Now you can see that things are happening. I don't know how I feel about it. I will say that my games have actually been loading, so that's cool. Some of them, I'm like this. How long is the right etiquette to wait until you're like, I give up? But we'll see. So we'll have that running, I guess, in the background. Maybe someday we'll get past 60%. The game that we need for this morning is up, so that's a good sign. Now, I had been goofing around with settings, trying to get settings nice for running games. I don't even remember at this point where I left off on the settings brigade. So who knows? I do know that this fight has been a disaster, and it's all Stack the Deck's fault. I know that Stack the Deck and his player, they want desperately to be seen, and they want attention. And, well, that character in this campaign, I think that's fantasy fulfillment right there. I don't know if the other players, if I were to ask them privately one-on-one, I don't think they appreciate it too much. But, yeah, we'll see. The other thing is the Kingmaker and Skyhaven. I feel very good about the amount of prep I've done for those games, and I feel very good about where those games are at going into the new year. So we're not even in November yet. So technically we've got 3 months left for Kingmaker, at least. And then we've got 2 months left for Skyhaven. I'm ready to start both of those campaigns. Like, I'm good. Hey, what's up, Dom? Yeah. Feels good. I'm ready to start. Dang, Kakaroto. I watched all that beautiful load screen just so that I could get a failure to launch. Bro. I don't know if I like that. What if I hit this? What does this do? What if we do a shift refresh? The player curveballs I didn't expect. Yeah, well, that's when you just bust out the grid paper and the markers, and you're just like, this is all you get. This is all you get. At least we know why it's not loading. It doesn't like the packages. So whatever these packages are, it doesn't like them for some reason. Shrug. I'm not sure I like the new system. It just feels like I was given false hope. Because they were like, don't worry, baby. 60%. Everything's going to be okay. And then it wasn't okay. Oh, well. Alright, let's go bust out Outlaws Book 3. Yes, you should always open it in that. Why would you open a PDF in anything else? Okay. Anyways. Alright, so we've got that not opening successfully in the background. Let's go... Blood in the Bilge is where we're technically left off. Did I make any major change? I don't think I made any major changes. Oh, wait. I did, like, fucking piranhas and stuff, right? Let me see. I got these piranha... Nope. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Piranha. Oh, shit. I didn't bring them over. My zombie piranhas. Alright, so we definitely have to get in there and bring that stuff over. I doubt they're going to make it to the Hydra Forge today or any fucking time soon, but that's fine. Just got to remember to actually bring them over, so I'm not having one of those, ah, shit, it's in the other game moments. Let's see. Alright, let's talk about this next chapter and cutting the bridge house. All in favor of cutting the bridge house, say aye. Aye. Alright, so it sounds pretty unanimous. I know that The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, was in this, for whatever reason. Dwayne The Rock Johnson was a random guy in this scenario. But it involves going all the way back to Martell just to go to this one location that they think you're going to use just to go onto the boat. And, like, my one group, they've got a submarine. And you know they want to use the submarine before the end of the campaign. And so they're going to use their submarine. They're going to use their submarine to get on that fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other group doesn't have that cool submarine. Now, do I give them a cool submarine in Parsis's lair? Probably. We should probably give them the cool... Alright, this is not actually loading. This new system is very rough. Okay. So let me go grab my notes. Let's see. Documents. Outlaws. Master document. Yeah, somehow I feel like the loading screen is making it even harder to load my game, which is making me upset. At least before, I kind of had a sense like, yeah, I'm fucked. Like, now I have this false hope that things are going to be okay, and then they're not. And that's somehow worse. Ugh. Anyways. High noon predictions. Alright. We already did all that, so that's taken care of. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a 911 prep list. Okay. Update Tin Wound Hydro Forge with zombie piranhas. Stronger, bigger crocs. Alright, good. Man, this is like bothering me to the point of distraction. Alright. 12 minutes into my prep, I need to be in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much longer I could do this. I feel like I'm not going to do anything over Christmas break except, well, I don't want to say it, but I can't keep doing this. I should probably, before I go any further, we'll see. We'll see what we do. Clean out all these debug files. Jeez. Alright. Start this up. There we go. Alright. So 911 prep list. We got the zombie piranhas. We got the stronger, bigger crocs. We've got add a submarine drop for high noon. Whether they kill Parsis or not, essentially. He will have a cute little submarine. Submarine lantern item. Alright, cool. So then we're going over to Book 3, Chapter 3. Hey, we're above 60 this time. That's progress. And in Chapter 3 of Book 3, we're going to have Skip the Moat House. Boathouse, whatever the fuck it's called. Alrighty, and then that means we just jump right into it. That's good. I am ready for this campaign to be over. I don't remember. Is there ever a campaign where I'm like, I don't want it to end? Wah. Or am I always like, good. It's time. It's the end. We're done. It's over. Let's just be fucking done with it. I think if there was any campaign that I was like, man, I wish it hadn't ended. I wish it was still going. I'm trying to think of a campaign where I'm like, it could have gone on forever. Paradise Vale Season 1, for sure. I would have been happy to run Paradise Vale for the rest of my life. That was so much fun. That was such a, just, as my friend Wes describes it, it was just lightning in a bottle. It was just the best time in everyone's life to be playing and running that. For the brief time I've known you, I would be very surprised if you didn't want to end a campaign. Damn. Has it been that brief? Ninsard, it's been like 2 years, right? Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's true. Alright, so Ninzard, here's the problem. Okay. You familiar with this guy Trevor Noah? He's a comedian, a linguist, impersonist. A personist? Is that a person that does impersonation? You know, he was the host of The Daily Show for a while. He's a political activist. He does a lot of things. Trevor Noah. People were like, Trevor, why did you leave The Daily Show? Yeah, why did you leave The Daily Show, Trevor? You were amazing. It was like easy money. Easy money. You were just minting money. Everybody loved you. You were doing God's work. God's work. What are you doing? And he said his ADHD was making him miserable. Like he couldn't stand doing the same thing every night, every week, forever, even if it was good money, good fame, good recognition, and good work. Like he just was not getting any joy from it. And so now he's got like his podcast, and he's doing his comedy tour, and he's traveling, he's collecting sneakers or trainers, whatever the hell he calls them. Yeah, so like I get it. You know what I mean? Like even when I have a great group and a great campaign, like I do eventually I'm like, all right, I think we've told this story enough. I think it's time to end the story. Even when I have a favorite show, right? Like it needs to end. You know what I'm saying? Everything must end. The way I handle and play Immortals, right, in my games, is anything that goes on for too long is in danger. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a certain amount of fatigue, even to good things. I strongly believe in endings, and I strongly believe things need to end. Yeah. So, I mean, I got right above my head on the wall here, there is a cross stitch that says "Death is a gift." And I mean, I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that a story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I do think that there is power in ending things. There's a great power in ending things. So no offense to any group that I've ever played with or for. But yeah, I like I like it. I like ending stuff. I like ending stuff even more than I like starting stuff. Yeah. All right. So we're not gonna have Dwayne the Rock Johnson. So that's fucking done. Ignore that. We get to skip this whole ass chapter. Not a lot of chapter, but easily one session's worth of content. And that brings us to the Gear Smoke, which is a big fucking dungeon. Let's see. We got 40 minutes left to prep. I'm in Sunset right now, which is sort of the master file, if we're being honest. Alright, let's go over here, and we're going to go to my Compendium of Actors in Crashfinder 2E, and we're going to grab our custom boys. So we're going to grab our crocodiles. Hey, those aren't crocodiles, those are crossbow. Let me try again. We're going to grab our crocodiles. Skeletal crocodile modified. Alright, so we should probably put like a little CG at the end so we know that we fucked around with it. Alright, CG. Okay. For Cool Gator. That's what it stands for. And then we're gonna grab Cool Gator. We're gonna grab these zombie piranhas. Alright, and then we'll grab a little CG there. Now we won't be able to bring them over without restarting the server, which we certainly don't want to do. But I could just export and import. That could work. Croc. Alright. Sorry for my all over the map, all over the place prep this morning. Not really sorry, but let's see. We don't have any piranhas, so we'll just go grab piranha. No? Is that okay? Alright. We'll just do. Where's the crocodiles? Alright, I'm gonna duplicate them. There we go. And you're gonna be turned into piranhas. There we go. It happens to the best of us. Alright. Piranha. Okay, and then import. What are you up to, Scribbles? What kind of mischief are you doing this morning? You already bullied me into giving you some of my breakfast. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So we got those in there. We were talking about adding them to the... Come on, brain. Book 3. Arms Race. No, Alkenstar. There we go. Screw Overlook. Shoma Refuge. I think I did something different on these also, didn't I? Like, or Smog Wraith. I did like a different thing to them. Why is there one called Handsome Smog Wraith? Whatever. We're gonna export Smog Wraith, and then don't they have their own zombies? Disgorge zombie, chemical zombie, shock zombie. I thought they had like little zombies floating around on the balloons. What did I call those fuckers? All right, hold on. Let's see. Smoking gun, arms race. Nope. Alkenstar, Shoma's Refuge. Alright, did I delete these dudes? Oh my fucking god. I had these cool exploding corpses. Maybe they were just regular zombies. We'll go with that. Alright. Let's see. Go back over here. Schmog. Alright. And we'll import. And these smog zombies, I think the smog wraith is we gave them like a mage armor sort of effect, and then we made the guys explode. I'm gonna say design wise, this was a pretty shit ass encounter because all they had to do to stop the smog wraith was like block the door, because like the smog wraiths can't go through like a solid wall unless they go incorporeal. And so, like, at that point, if you're being incorporeal, you just go right for the guy, right? Like, right? I don't know. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great encounter. But it was over quick, I guess. So that's cool. All right. Let's see. A lot of furniture moving around. Then they went over to the Hydra Forge. They did a little investigating. Okay. Alright, so let's go to Chapter 3, Blood in the Bilge. Alright, it's got this great bridge house that we could probably use this in Kingmaker. I'm sure there's a lot of rivers in Kingmaker. I'm sure at some point we could use this map for something. Dwayne The Rock Johnson could come back out to play. Good times. Alright, let's look at the gear smoke. The question about the gear smoke is, do we want to do layers on this map? Or do we just want to kind of accept that it is what it is, and that's that? Tough call, alright? Tough call. But like, you can see that they're supposed to be able to see down into each other. I want to say that I did that, but maybe not. Maybe I just copy and pasted. I thought I did the token, multi-level token tool, but hold on. Maybe I don't have it turned on anymore. Multi-level token. I don't have it turned on. Okay. Well, that's a whole thing. Okay. I feel like levels would be better than multi-level token tool, but levels is such a pain in the ass to set up, and I don't think I'm going to be able to set it up with my weekend looking the way it is in 34 minutes plus the 1 hour I have to prep on Monday. I just don't see it happening. It's a damn shame because I think levels would have been the right way to go on this map. Let's continue. Alright, so we got Gunsmoke. Alright, I can't move that guy now. So that's cool. But yeah, the fact that like you can look down and see that area, and then you've got like this roof area right here. I just feel like fuck. Who needs sleep, I guess. Then you got down here. This is fine to be a separate floor. So maybe we just need to worry about doing layers on one floor. I don't gotta layers the whole thing. I could trust question mark that I have all this set up correctly. And then we got the gear smoke down here. I'm loving this Cato Plebis. Hell yeah. That's pretty exciting. And then we got this glass elephant, which is again they do a lot of psychotropic drugs over there at Paizo, I guess. This is not the weirdest monster we've seen, but certainly weird to me. Man, should I fix this so it doesn't say calibrating anymore? Maybe. Don't know why that bothers me. It shouldn't bother me, but it does. Let's see. I think it's a monks thing that's causing it. Monks little details. No. Is it workbench? Let's see. Custom image for pause. There it is. Okay. Get out of here, Alkenstar. Tables? I got a bubble. That's fun. I don't know. I don't know why I have a bubble there. Where would I have put this gear? It's probably somewhere stupid like UI elements in a different part of the game. Yeah, let's see. Loot, maps, news, scenes, sunset, tables. Yeah, it's probably not in there. Let's see. UI assets. I can't even for the life of me imagine where I'd put this fucking gear. Man. Okay. Let's do Rusty gear PNG. When in doubt, just make a new one. It's so fun and easy to start over. Ooh, that one's got a clock on it. That's kind of cool. Alright. Pause gear. Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy. Just randomly drifting through prep. Just a normal Saturday morning. Alright, image, canvas size. I think we could go smaller. 300. 300? Seed. Now, the trick with these is you got to get them like dead on in the center. Oh, there we go. That's not dead on in the center. So we got the ruler. We do 150 and 150. Anyways, let's save it out. Photoshop, I asked you to save it out. Computer, please save. No? Pretty please? Okay. Yes, overwrite it. Alright, cool. So, go back. Go back to Alkenstar. Just throw it in the main folder. There's no way we'll miss it in the future if it's in the main folder. Anyways, we're gonna put hold your horses. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so now that all that's right in the world... Hey, we could have just copied it from here. Oh, well. Whatever. Just shut up. Let's just keep going. Just fucking just keep going. Alright. I think they're gonna use the submarine, and they're gonna dock and maybe come in through the bottom of the boat. Yeah, we got this loading bay on the side here, right? This seems like the best place for them to come in. And it's also labeled F1, so like the writers of the adventure are definitely thinking like, oh yeah, this is where they're coming in because they did our little cargo loading side, plot line or whatever. Hey, hey, hey. There is also a loading bay over here, so they could come in there and immediately fight a Catoplebus. There are bombs there, so that would be fast. That'd be a fast way to do the adventure. Let's see. We got a bunch of clockwork buccaneers. It's fucking dope as hell. Randomly a glass elephant with an elevator. That's a whole thing. There's a lot. There's a lot going on here. Boy howdy, is there a lot going on here. All right. I'm almost sort of overwhelmed by this. Let's see. Where do we even go from here? All right. Let's give it a read. Hold on. Let me make sure we're not getting kicked out of our other game. Give it a little shake, like a pan on the stove. All right. The Gear Smoke. Once a mere cargo ship several years ago, a group of Nexian financiers led by none other than Ibrahim retrofitted the Gear Smoke. Blah, blah, blah. Shield Marshal patrols, magical outflow, mutated river beast, and raiders from the shore all make travel along Lustrati a perilous endeavor to keep the ship safe. Then armed security detail patrols the upper decks at all time. For this particular trip, Lovelace has graciously offered the security services of her own Shield Marshal squad free of charge. That seems extremely illegal. I don't think police are supposed to be volunteering for free to do free police work. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, let's just move past that. All told, approximately 24 corrupt Shield Marshals are currently aboard the Gear Smoke, with 8 patrolling the ship at any given time. When not on patrol, Shield Marshals can be found sleeping in areas F32 and F33, gambling in area F18, or smoking in the cigar lounge in F12. Many of Lovelace's cronies use the ship as an excuse for debauchery, so most off-duty Shield Marshals the characters encounter will likely be unarmed and unprepared for combat. Okay, well, it's great to know that they're on the boat and where they're going to be, and that they're not going to be able to do shit. Good to know. Alright, let's keep going. The 8 patrolling Shield Marshals usually move in groups of 4. One group patrols the decks in area F18 and 19, while the other patrols the corridor in F12 and F17. With no cover to hide behind, characters attempting to fly or swim to the boat are likely to be spotted immediately. Immediately. The only way onto the boat is to use the bridge house, you dummies. That's basically what it's saying. This is all below deck. So they wouldn't... What? 17? Was that one of the locations? It was... Oh, hold on. Give me to a fucking adventure. I'm going to move it off to the side here. Alright. 12 and 17. Alright. Do those see out into the world? Do they have windows? No? How do they see people coming? If they're... Okay. So they just go up and down the hallways here? Bro. It is kind of tempting. Hear me out. It is kind of tempting to set up patrol mod. Would they be able to open doors, Dom? You think, can patrols open doors? I don't think patrols can open doors. Let me see. Do we even have the patrol mod installed? Probably not. Patrol. Don't even have it installed. Alright. Doesn't patrol, like, destroy your resources, too? It's fine. It would be pretty cute to have the patrol. No opening doors on patrol. I'd have to leave the doors open. Not sure I like that too much. Would the patrols even be able to handle those tight corners? Probably better just to be like, let me check and see if there's a patrol. Okay. Feels like an infiltration kind of thing, you know? Alright, where's the other part of the boat? Bastards. Up, don't. Mid-deck? Alright. Yeah, mid-deck, we're gonna have to... Oh, I see why. Okay, so there's all of this shit in here. And there's the floor above. Shit. This is definitely like feeling like levels. It's definitely feeling like a level situation. At least these two floors, the top two floors, feels like we should do a levels map. There's also not a lot of like surrounding river. I feel like, well, they're not high enough in level to be flying a lot, but like I feel like that would have been good to have, but we don't have that. All right, let's see. Lovelace's plan is to detonate the Pyronite piled inside the gear smoke near Alkenstar, leveling the waterfall entirely and killing Parsis, whom she believes to be in the Tin Moon Hydroforge. She hopes the chaos of the attack, along with the destruction of the Maw of Rovagug by Vuslag, will be enough to create a panic in Alkenstar and pass her mandatory conscription bill. This will swell the ranks of the Shield Marshals by the thousands and put her in charge of a full-fledged army. The original plan was to simply ride the gear smoke until it reached Alkenstar, but by this point, Lovelace is aware the enemies are on her trail. As such, she and Ebrium came up with a contingency plan. Ebrium has secretly inscribed magical runes throughout the ship, which gradually absorb the wayward arcane energies emanating from the mana waste. Once enough magic is absorbed, Ebrium can trigger the runes to instantly teleport the entire ship to the edge of the Alkenstar. Of course, teleportation magic has at least a small chance of going awry in the mana waste, so this is a backup plan. Once the gear smoke is near Alkenstar and the bombs are armed, Lovelace plans to use a rowboat to escape the ship while the timer on the bomb ticks down. For his part, Ebrium plans to use teleportation magic to flee the scene. What? Why would she use a rowboat? You come this far, babe. Like, why would you use a rowboat? Can Ebrium not teleport you away? Do you not have any other way to get a potion of fucking flying, maybe? Like, a rowboat? Oh my god. Oh my god. Gonna row away to it. That's like the least cool thing ever. A rowboat? Is she a Scooby-Doo? She's not a Scooby-Doo villain. Listen, Outlaws has had some of the worst writing. It's pretty bad writing, okay? I don't want to be like a total jerk here, but like it's required a lot of buy-in from my players to like continue following this adventure. Like, you could have wrote any kind of crime drama you wanted in the city of Alkenstar, and like this is the story that they decided to tell. Could I have done better? Yeah, I 100% could have done better. Yeah, I'm not even trying to be like vain, okay? I'm just saying that like it was just a mess. Like, the whole campaign's been a fucking mess. And then to have at the very end, she's gonna rowboat away from her problems from this massive explosion? She gonna rowboat away? When you've got jetpacks? Like, oh my god. Alright. Alright. Maybe we already looked this up. I feel like this is something I've already looked up. Let me see. Junkcraft jetpack. This strange cone-shaped backpack can spurt fire from behind, allowing you to take flight. When you activate Junkcraft backpack, spurts of fire from boosters on your back propel you. You fly up to 60 feet in any direction. During this movement, you must succeed at an acrobatics check to turn in the air. During the activation, and after the activation is complete, you can't stride, step, or otherwise move on the ground until the end of your next turn. You do not fall as long as the jetpack is active. You can sustain the activation of the jetpack for up to 1 minute. Yeah, okay, exactly. Where are you at, Loveless? Loveless, put this fucking jetpack on. This is some bullshit. I'm gonna rowboat. Jesus Christ. Alright. Get in there. Fucking get in. Put it on. Put on your fucking $12,000 jetpack. Alright. Wow. You can sustain the activation of your Junkcraft jetpack for up to 1 minute during the turn after you activate the jetpack. The first time you sustain the activation each turn, you gain the effects of the activation again. You fly up to 60 feet in the same direction as your last move with the jetpack. Alright, so you can do 180 feet per round for 10 rounds. It's 1,800 feet. Okay. Alexa, how many miles is how many feet are in a mile? Okay. So, like a third of a mile? You could fly a third of a mile, right? 180 times 10 be 1,800 feet. Yeah. Of course, Loveless isn't level 14. I guess in their defense, this particular jetpack is homebrew because it's from Inventors Plus, but, oh well. Man. Okay, 15 minutes to continue being pissed off at the adventure. Let's go. So these guards, they patrol 17. 17 looks out over the river. That's the argument there. And then where is this other part that they're apparently able to see you no matter what? Do they walk upstairs and see you? No. I mean, I guess the Captain Elford would see you. And Ebrium would see you. Okay. So, why have they been using the whole campaign, these clockwork spies, okay? These clockwork spies, the whole fucking campaign, but now we're not using clockwork spies? When you would want clockwork... Like, why would... Okay. Maybe I'm just a villain in my heart, but, like, this is some sloppy fucking work here. Alright. Keep it together, Bree. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna have a bunch of these fucking clockwork spies. Okay. So, as with everything, we have to go in 12, and we have to tell it to give it names. That's step 1. Alright. Cool. So now we can put clockwork spies everywhere. Alright. Jesus Christ. No, I trust my 4 guys who are drunk to walk around on my most important bad guy mission. I'm gonna trust these assholes to Alright, keep it together. Okay. So, you know what else you need? You need regular, like, door wardens. There's all these doors on the boat. Like, why wouldn't you have... Throw a door warden in there. Close the fucking door on him. Alright, and give me a fucking door warden. Doesn't matter if he's level 4. Man can still close the door. All right. What else do we got? What else do we got? I'm livid. All right. Let's see. Man, downstairs, mid deck. What do we got here? Got some more doors. Okay. Yeah, man. This is a fancy luxury cruiser. Give me my goddamn door wardens. All right. Good. I mean, those are pretty obtrusive. That's really just how they've built the place, so that's not my fault. All right. So then, let's see. Down here, gear smoke area. Probably no room for door wardens down here. Regular ass sailors, sure. And then the cargo hold. I feel like down here we got crew members working in this area. That's fine. And actually, that's a good place for them to get onto the boat. Then over here, we got that. I just feel like they would have some guards in the cargo area. So let's put Clockwork Spy. Wouldn't the Clockwork Spy... Oh, they probably got killed by the Cataplevis. That's fine. What's going on over here? Clockwork Buccaneers. In the break room. Sure. Let's see. I guess they're relying on these Clockwork Buccaneers to do everything. Got an elephant down there. There's no security fucking anywhere on this most important job. I hate that. Okay. Give the gunslinger something to shoot at, you know what I mean? Like throw some Clockwork Spies in there. Alright. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Alright, Riverboat Rumors. Oh my god. No, wait, we're not there yet. You can navigate the ductwork. A series of ventilation ducts pump air through the lower 3 levels of the gear smoke. Medium creatures? What is this, Die Hard? Can enter the ducts and squeeze through them with acrobatics checks. Squeezing, by the way, takes a long time. I don't think you actually know what squeezing is. You don't want to do that. Small creatures can move through its difficult terrain. The various duct entrances are marked on the map. To keep things simple, assume the characters are able to travel from one duct entrance to the other in a more or less straight line and measure the... You think so? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely how ductwork works. Due to a recurring problem with river oozes seeping onto the ship, the gear smoke now periodically flushes the ventilation system with steam several times per day. During such flushes, all duct entrances automatically close for 30 minutes while hot steam is pumped through the ducts. This steam is severe heat, which deals 1d6 fire damage per round. Well, that's fun. Alright. Let's see. Any character that's trapped in the ducts has to escape or they get boiled alive. Awesome. And it just happens that while they're in the ducts, that's going to happen. Cool. Caught. If the characters are caught trying to openly board the ship, they're treated like any other band of raiders. Every 1d4 rounds, 4 shield marshals and 1 or more Clockwork Buccaneers arrive and open fire on the characters until the party is overwhelmed and driven away. If the characters openly attack Loveless, she does exactly as Parsis warned, and remotely activates the bombs on the ship. This means that the characters have mere minutes to defeat Loveless, find the bombs, deactivate the bombs. This will likely prove to be an impossible task, and the gear smoke will explode, killing everyone on board. For advice on moving forward after such a dire event, go to page 60. You lose. Wow. Okay. This is kind of a rough thing to run. Rumors succeed when the cargo hold number 3 is closed the remainder of the voyage. Ship's owner, Ebrium, has suites in the next quarters of the boat where he's currently staying with a host of glass clockwork servants and his Medusa lover. Alessia, the Medusa companion, is always seen carrying a strange clockwork key around her neck. Loveless and her crew of corrupt shield marshals have permanently rented out the bar and suites on the top floor of the boat. The shield marshals brought a lot of cargo with them when they boarded, including 3 massive crates and 2 astonishing metal contraptions. Unbeknownst to most, these crates contain the Pyronite bombos, and the metal contraptions are in fact high-powered Gatling guns. As members of the upper class, many guests aboard the Gear Smoke might know biographical details about Lovelace or Ebrium, making a good place to reveal the rest of their backstories from page 86 through 89 of this adventure. Yeah, no time like the very end of the adventure to talk about the bad guys. Unveiling the elephant during the late afternoon or early evening of the first day on the boat. First day on the boat? What? That's not very... How many fucking days? What? I understand the pacing here, right? As you go back to Martel, and then you got to figure out where the bombs are, and you got time to figure out where the bombs are. Okay. Days, though? That feels stupid. Okay. Like, they have telecommunication. Like, they're gonna know that she tried to blow... she tried to blow up the cannon. There's evidence linking her to it. The Duchess knows that she's a bad guy. It's over. Like, there's not days. They have a military. This is a government. Like, it's an organized government. It's a duchy. They have a military. The entire military is not loyal to Jess Lovelace, or she wouldn't have to go and do this plan. So you can't have a few days to solve the problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so fucking frustrated. Like, they would have sent their airships. They would have called their allies at the Dungan Hold to fly in and just blow up the boat. Like, I don't know how to sell this in a way that's believable. Lovelace took over the Nakitama riverboat, but didn't predict the off-duty agents of Alkenstar be visiting. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. What are they going to be like? We can't. There's civilians on that boat. You think Alkenstar gives a shit about civilians? Do you think they give a shit about civilian lives? Well, wait. These are rich civilians. So maybe. All right. Hold on. We're working our way back to something that might work with 5 minutes before the game starts. Okay. So there's rich people on the boat. All right. Rich civilians on the boat. Investors. Council members. People that matter in the city. Okay. All right. So there is time. The reason they haven't acted yet. 1, all the Alkenstar agents have been neutralized. So effectively, the Duchess is like neutered. Because her Black Ops agents, this is all she has left is the PCs. March the rich civilians onto the top deck. Yeah. I will be executing one rich civilian every hour that I do not receive what I ask for. I want a helicopter on the roof of this ferry. And I want pepperoni pizza. I was like, yeah, okay, all right. Listen, that was not me trying to do a bad German accent. Okay, just leave me the fuck alone. I'm tired. Okay, all right. So Lovelace is overconfident. All right, bad guy thing. Okay, she's overconfident. She's no longer using a rowboat. We got past that. Also, where was the fucking rowboat on the map? All right. If she's gonna pull a rowboat out of her asshole, she might as well have. Well, wait. Why doesn't she have a folding boat? If she. Okay, hold on. Ha. All right. Dungan Hold Sky Forces are held because the Prince of Dungan Hold is on the ship. Yeah, that's right. Yes, the Prince of Dungan Hold is on the... Yes! Ninzard, you fucking genius! Alright, yes, that's what's going on. Okay. Alright. The Prince of Dungan hold is on the boat. Okay. Loveless has a folding boat or swan boat. I don't remember which one it is. And a jetpack. All right. Feather token rowboat. Thank you. Let's see. 7 minutes. No. Ah. All right. Let's see. Folding boat. Folding boat greater. How great is it? Level 15, bitch. I mean, she doesn't have that much money. All right. Folding boat. The folding boat can take 2 shapes. A wooden box that's 12 inches long. The other form is a rowboat. All right, so she flies with a jetpack, and then she busts out the rowboat for the rest of the way. I will believe that. There you go. All right. Fair. Good. All right. Nice. All right. Cool. Well, guys, we got a lot of work to do Monday night, and I don't mean making a levels map. I mean trying to make this shit make sense. I'm crying. Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, we're pretty close to the end of the campaign for at least for Sunset. So when Sunset ends, which I am anticipating, let's be honest, 5 sessions? That sounds right, right? 5 sessions. Anybody in chat disagree that if we cut the boathouse, we can finish this bitch in 5 sessions or less? All right, I'm thinking 5 sessions. Okay, so we finish the campaign in 5 sessions. That will put us... Ooh, busting out the calendar. Calendar is now available in dark mode. Well, yeah, okay, do it. Yeah, always. No, don't worry about that. All right. So let's see. We've got 29. We got the 5th of November. Auspicious. We got the 12th. We got the 19th, and we got the 26th. That's 5 more Mondays. So that means all of our December prep, which, listen, I counted off the wrong days. There was the 4th of November, the 11th, whatever. So that brings December 2nd, 9th, 16th, 23rd, 30th. All of those are going to be big prep sessions for Stolen Fate. So we're definitely going to be doing Stolen Fate on those Monday evenings to get ready for the new game. All right, I got to go run the game. We got Extra Life next week. You better be there. I want to see that money for sick kids in the hospital. Or at least I want you to hang out and chat and keep everybody happy. All right. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow for a shitload of D&D and some Kingdom Death. See you next time.